Here he is.
Hi.
How you doing, guys?
Good man.
Very well.
No see.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us on. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, brother. Thank you very much for making the time and effort to join us on the network. Big shout. Where is she? Where's she hiding? Where's the real brains behind the Poo Tang operation?
Yeah.
She's over there. Hey, baby, you're being called out.
Hey, Lindsey. Hey,
Yep.
Lindsey.
Oh. Everybody saying hi.
Gonna give us a wave? Hey, she is.
Yes.
Yeah, you get to say hi to him for a second.
Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening. Well,
Thank you ever so much.
evening for you guys, afternoon for us.
Did you make him tidy the house up before the camera came on?
Maybe a little bit. I hope.
Can Terrill hear us now or no?
No, you can't hear.
Wait, Terrill's a right twat, by the way.
I won't say anything if you won't.
No, he won't watch it back either.
All right, guys, I'm gonna put him
See
on.
you soon. Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Oh, bless.
I'm dying for attention.
All
right, here we go.
You seriously need to buy her an expensive handbag, she tells us. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Happy Friday to you. What time is it over there right now?
It is 3 p.m. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 1500. No. Yeah.
1500. Yeah, 1500. Yeah, 8 p.m. over in the UK.
Sure.
Thanks for coming on and sharing, telling us a little bit more about Poo Tang Reefs behind the scenes. You've sent me quite a few pictures, videos. I actually thought at one point you might have been related to a certain Mo Majid in Leicester over here because my WhatsApp was ping, 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 ping for about 5 minutes straight.
You're like wondering what the hell is that coming through?
Some people don't send us anything until literally the day before. But to be fair, mate, thanks ever so much for sharing that. We'll cover that this evening. But other than that, you well? You good?
Dude, we're doing awesome over here. Like we're happy, we're healthy. Everything here and behind us is healthy, so it's good. It's good.
Good. Ron, nice to see you in uniform this evening.
Well, yeah, I'm in fucking uniform. I've got the sign, I've got the t-shirt, I've got the tattoo, all the rest of it. You mutants just turn up with fucking nothing.
Heathens, the lot of you.
I was going to wear my t-shirt and then I realised that I don't really want to be seen in it.
Well, okay. I was ironing this and Bernadette went, fuck you doing ironing that?
What are you fucking doing, Ron?
You were wiping the windscreen of your car with it this morning and now you're deciding to wear it.
I was wiping something else of it this morning, so
yeah. All right. So you've been painting, you've been decorating, have you not?
Yes.
You've been a busy boy.
Yes, slowly but surely getting the new building up to scratch. So starting in the spawning room first. Let's get no windows in it. So floor goes down there on Monday.
The dungeon.
Yes. Can you put red lights up?
A mini Amsterdam in the Highlands of Scottish land.
Yes, I'm going to flash my helmet to the corals in the hope that it'll help them go text to time.
Oh dear, everywhere's latex still has orange glasses on.
I'm going to walk in every day and go, y'all better be fucking.
Yeah.
Not just the corals.
No.
When's the opening party?
Yeah, so yes, lots of painting. That's it, just about finished. Flooring goes down at the start of next week, and then the spawning system will get built. Everything's there, all the equipment's there, it's all ready to go. And then it's just
new coral trays, or is this just the spawning section?
This is just the spawning tank. So it's my old Red Sea reefer that they replaced for the third time.
Yeah.
Is it the seal barriers they call it? So it's the little right angled solid plastic bit that goes over the silicon. It was kind of coming off a wee bit. Yeah, the armored seal. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to set that up because I've got that, the cabinet, the sump, everything all ready to go. So yeah,
okay.
Very busy.
Recycling, upcycling.
Correct. Yes. For the good.
I take it you've actually been at work today, Drip. Yeah.
I've been at work every day this week, Thomas. Like every week, yes. How about you, son?
Okay. Well, that hairstyle tells me otherwise. I hope you're feeling all right. Anyway.
It's left to its own devices tonight. Sorry about that. I knew Terrill was coming on, and Terrill's got a shit haircut as well, so I thought Terrill won't mind.
Yeah. I don't know how much that would be a square meter, but I'd have a go. Anyway.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
You could put it that way.
So, Terrill, as we said in the green room, 70 people watching around the world from the UK and across the pond. Thank you very much for joining us. You are going to give a big shout out, I hope, to everybody in the audience, if you don't mind, as we've started to do with guests that come on and talk to us. So the first one in the chat is actually not with us. He usually joins us on a Friday, so don't worry about it too much. But if you can have a go, there you go.
All right, Reefing team, evening all. Wish I could be with you. Happy Reefing Friday, everyone. X.
Fuck you, Jamie.
Fuck you, Jamie, on a stag do. How dare you drink loads of beer without me? Next one for you, Terrill.
All right, Elisa, my girl. What's up, girl? Happy Friday, everyone. All my favorites are on this live stream. Terrill, you spelled my name wrong, girl.
You could just open your front door. She will be there.
Yeah. On a phone.
Why don't we all in sync open our front doors and see which one she is standing behind? How are you, mate? Anyway,
yeah. Hope you're good, Elisa.
Hey, Elisa.
Yes, got your coaster here. Using it. Thank you very much. Who else we got in here?
Is that the one you sent me a video of the other day, rubbing on your ball bag? Is that one?
No, that one's in the wash.
He sent it to me by mistake.
Yeah.
Behave.
Yeah.
And he said, "Here I am, wiping the boys."
Yes. There you go.
All three of them. Moving on.
Poo Tang, Acro Killer. I got all my peoples up in here today. I'm excited, man.
Thanks for joining us.
Mo's Reef, hello. Thank you guys. We do appreciate it.
There he is. Good old Mo.
Emma Rule, hello. Thank you guys.
Come on, Tom. Let the side down, bruv.
Yeah.
John Wright, Daniel Davis. Hi, Daniel Davis.
Hey, Johnny Boy.
Called out.
Are you sober, John?
Davis. I'm chilling with my little ones and the tanks all weekend. Love to hear it.
Beautiful.
Daniel.
Chris, evening. Oh, how have we been? I know I have a few misses of a few streams, but let's see. Busy trying to buy a house. That's exciting. That's a lot.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Techers Reefer, evening.
Evening, mate.
Hey, Terry, you're smashing this, Terrill. Honestly.
Yeah. So much. So much.
120. Evening. Good evening.
There you go. Figure that one out.
And Nile.
Read it backwards.
Let's see. Me lined up. Melinda?
Melinda.
Hey.
Melinda's in Australia.
Happy birthday from yesterday, Melinda.
Yes.
Oh.
5-0.
Happy birthday, sexy pants. Yeah.
What have you got, a drippy?
She sent me a dick pic. So yeah.
She sent you a dick pic for her birthday.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
She's establishing dominance.
She said it was a present she only just got, but it looked used to me. Yeah.
Oh dear. Apparently, well, most people call it pegging, but I think they call it fragging. Anyway.
What is that? What is that old 90s song? Detachable penis?
Yeah.
MK Corals, hello.
Oh dear. Behave.
Dan's Reef UK, good evening. Good evening.
All right, Dan.
Evening, Dan.
Reefing by design, Nick. What's up, man?
Yeah, evening, Nick. And what's we got in here?
Gills Aquarium. Good evening, everyone. Are we well? Poo Tang. PG friendly way of saying you don't like tangs or a massive fan of bears with the red shirt that love honey. Ron, can you say Winnie the Pooh for us?
Winnie the Pooh?
Don't know why that's funny. Okay.
Hey, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
Offshore Reefer Ollie. Evening. Wish I was having a vodka or two. 2 weeks to go on this rig. Oh, man. That's a long time.
Go on,
hope you're well, Neil.
Yeah, definitely. Be good, Neil. What else we got in here? Have we shouted out to Dan's Reef so far? Can't remember.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Matt Caudill. Hello, everyone. What's up, Matt?
Didn't he win X Factor?
Gaza's Reef.
Gaza.
Is that more appropriate?
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, we had his whole family a couple of weeks ago, so God knows what he means.
Nice. The Spiritual Reefer. Good evening, you funny lot.
Haribo.
Good evening, sir.
Norfolk Reefer. Good evening, Reefers.
I love that. Could you say that again for me? That was quite.
I know. We were watching it. What was it Norfolk?
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it, Matty boy.
Wait, it's supposed to be Norfolk.
Norfolk's given.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
Bristol Reefer. Evening. Oh, good evening.
Hey,
Lee A. Evening, guys.
Evening.
evening.
MK Quarrels. Let's go Poo Tang.
Already
that
done that one.
Is that one of your
All
cousins?
right.
That was the spouse. So collegiate
Well,
swimmer.
this-
Evening all.
Right, that geezer there, right? We normally try and avoid putting anything he says up on the screen.
Don't say his name. Don't
Yeah.
say.
Take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah.
If you say his name 3 times, something will go up your bum.
Yeah,
We don't want that.
no. Although, no.
No, moving on.
Amanda Davidson. Hello, fellow.
Amanda.
Hi,
Evening,
Amanda.
darling.
Hope you're good, my dear.
Woody's Reef. Evening Reefers. Good
Hey,
evening.
Woody.
Harry West. Hello, Reefers.
Hey, Harry.
Koji. Happy Friday, everyone. Good. Happy
Coach.
Friday. Ooh. Center Troy Collector.
Yeah.
Evening, folks. Hope you are well.
They're,
Evening,
they're
Barry.
action figures.
Oh, there's the missus right over there. Mrs. Poo Tang Reefs.
Yes.
There she is.
The brain.
A few more dribbling in. Right at the end.
Oh, it's
Good evening.
Rama.
Banana Rama.
Hey, Rama.
Dave E. Just Dave. Evening, all.
Hello,
Just only Dave.
Right, are you ready for this drip?
I think I
It's
know
been a
what's
while. Deep breath. After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hooray!
What did I
Effort.
just witness?
Evening, Peter.
Peter
Yeah,
Fair,
I know.
evening.
Hey,
Yeah, I know
Peter.
what I'm doing, do you know what I mean?
Oh, dear. Who else?
You look special there, Drippy.
Thank you.
Very, very.
Window licking special.
I'm holding a shit in, Ron, so that's why yeah.
Reefy's Reefs. Evening Reefers.
Evening, Reese.
I think we've got a few more. Here we
Bernadette.
go. Bernadette.
Hey, Bernadette.
Dirty D's Reef. Good evening, all.
Is that Dirtbox that used to come on a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, dear. No, but it's the same avatar that changed it to the gherkin last week.
Yeah, jerking the gherkin.
Jerking the gherkin. So fair play to you, whoever it is. Bit of
Is that-
entertainment.
Is it Liam?
Don't know.
Champion
Maybe it's
Lighting
Todd.
and Supply. Ron.
Mr. Kunkel. Hey, Mr. Kunkel.
Evening.
Mr. Kunkel.
That's his actual name.
Evening, Mr. Kunkel.
Darian McGinty.
This geezer's a
Evening,
belly.
Salty Crew. Hope everyone's well.
He is
Yeah.
the shiniest head in the world.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. It's literally matte polished.
It is.
Impressive. My lot. Evening, all.
Yeah, it
Evening.
looks
Good
horrendous.
names.
Yeah. He's a natural at this, isn't he? He's doing really well. Much better than we do. Or I
Hey,
do.
yes.
Better than you.
Critical Reef. I mean, you guys aren't really setting the bar too high over here.
Good evening, James. Hope you're well.
Evening.
You are good. Tommy B, 1508. Hey, evening, everyone. Hope you're well tonight. Tommy
Morning,
and
Sharon.
Sharon.
Evening, guys.
The East Coast Reefer. Evening, all.
Danny,
Reef 216. Evening, John and
Evening.
ECR.
Evening.
Ryan's Reef. Evening, everyone.
Radio.
Sandy Cheeks. Oh, I like
Wow.
that one. Let's go.
I would love to meet Sandy Cheeks. You know that?
I would go with Sandy
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Triggerfish 45. Hello.
Hey, Kyle.
Ooh,
Evening.
Intrinsics Reef. Howdy, y'all.
Evening.
Digital Corals. Good evening, you salty cucumbers. MK,
Tony?
you got Acro right there.
I think. Oh,
Oh, P.S. Lamayo.
Yeah.
The
We
Scottish
are-
Reefer evening, everyone.
there's a few more coming in. Hey, Simon. Nice to see you.
Simon Page.
Evening, Simon.
Evening.
Reef Tail Therapy. Yo, what up, man? James, what's up, bro? Woo, glad I saw your post. Thought this started at 7. Yeah, man, that was, I think I did I just had a wrong time. I said 4 p.m. for Eastern
Right.
Standard. That was wrong.
We're there. We're done. 75.
Right.
Thank you very much. Happy Friday. Good evening.
So before we start, I have another birthday shout out for someone that's become a good friend of the channel, and it is the Minge Train.
No way.
Is it really?
It is the Minge Train's birthday today, yes.
Blaine.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, brother.
Are we going to sing happy birthday to the Minge Train?
He's not here, so no.
Ah.
Happy birthday, Minge Train.
Happy birthday, Minge
Blaine.
Train.
I hope you pull into many a hairy station tonight.
We love your hairy lip.
Anyway.
We're talking about the flavor saver over here.
Shout out to all hairy lips.
Right, moving on. Terrill, what has been happening? Tell us about what's happening, going off, what's not going off, whatever. Talk to us. Poo Tang Reef, what is happening?
Fucking talk to us.
We're doing good, man. Like I said, the
Yeah.
behind you see the whole some of the operation, but like I said, we're hobbyists running a business. We have a very bad self-control. We grow a lot of coral and collect a whole bunch, and we got to do something with it. So it's become this. So we've gone off the deep end and have made our home into our coral farm, and that's what we've been doing. So that is Poo Tang Reefs now, all aquacultured. I don't flip things. I don't bring in maricultures to chop shop. It's just personal long-term collection. So anything's been in the collection from 6 months to 7 years. So that's what we've been doing.
Do you
Now,
have no regrets at all doing what you've done?
Yeah, meeting me and Tom.
No, dude. I love you guys, man. You guys got it. You guys, we're kidnapping you guys next year and coming down. So you guys
We're going to come down and have a laugh. We are going to have a Poo Tang pool party.
Yeah, so we were saying, I think after wrap, the wife and I were talking, saying I think we should host like a little Poo Tang party here and bring everybody by from wrap.
If you can change and turn that into a Poo Tang party, I'm in. Proper in.
It
It
costs
might be a
extra,
little
man.
bit busier if you advertise it as
Oh,
such.
mate, I'm gonna be sore.
Anyway, you said before we went live that you've grown. What was the percentage again?
So we've been in the hobby for 7 years, and we've been in business for 3 years now, and we've grown year over year since we started 333% per year. So that we've grown rapidly, super quick, to the point where I'm not even gonna lie, it's hard to keep up.
You need to up your game, mate.
Was that?
You need to up your game, mate.
Oh, we're trying to, man. Our next venture is we're looking to, since we own our house, we got a big backyard that's empty, and we're going to try to throw a building up in the backyard. So just build our own facility on site. That way, we don't got to go anywhere. So,
Proper in.
So it's a big financial push, and it's kind of freaky because trying to figure out how to fund it and push it is difficult. But with no risk comes reward.
Talking about freaking, I don't want too many details. Have those fish been witness to anything that's gone off freaky in that house? Maybe.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I thought so much. I mean, with that many glass boxes, somebody's going to witness something, surely.
And the dog can't speak, so he's in luck there.
Like Ron says, he goes into the dungeon, and Ron he says everything it's all on display. The coral see it.
Absolutely.
Well, nobody can talk with their mouth full, can they?
No. Or a cue ball in their mouth.
Oh dear. So you sent me some pictures, or not some, a lot of pictures, should I say. I've literally put these together in the order that you sent them, mate. So apologies if they're not in the right order. You'll have to tell me.
You better not fuck this up, Tom.
I'll start by throwing the first couple up that you sent me. So talk us through it. So we've got obviously tank.
Yep. So this is my first tank. This is in the kitchen, and this was 125 gallons. So
this is the start of it.
This was the start.
Right.
This was the start, man. So everything packed into there real quick, and then soon after it expanded. But this was my first round at doing a little bit of a mixed reef tank.
Wow.
So
at this point, Lindsey was into it or not into it?
She was not into it so much. She let me do my thing. It was totally separate from what she liked.
Sweet.
So when you got this, then what was Lindsey into something else? Did she have her own hobby that she's had to give up to support you with what you're doing now, or
so in all honesty, like we were, man, like when we first got together, I have a laser engraving business too that I started 10 years ago. So we were traveling to trade shows and doing laser engravings, like tattoos. People come on site, they'd hand us something, I want to do this and this, and we design it up for them and laser engrave, and they get to watch it. So she was working a 7 to 5 job, and then we were traveling on the weekends, going around the state and doing these trade shows, and it didn't pay that well, but it got us through COVID. It got us through slow times. So as we were doing this over the years, we started building more into the coral, and then she was, again, still doing 7 to 5 job. They were garbage pay. And I finally told her, I said, she's like, so I'm not happy there. And we were eventually wanting to get her to work from home. But I told her, I said, look, man, quit your job, work from home. And she said, well, I don't really like coral. I said, well, you don't like your job right now, so it's better to be home and not like your job. And she goes, okay. So yeah, man, we are a few, what was it, 3 years ago, we did our first 3 months and we hit our goal. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, quit your job, leave, get out of there. And she did. And it's been up ever since.
So hang on, just going back to it, that lasering, is that tattoo removal?
No. So we have like CO2 and fiber lasers. So like Yeti cups, metal, knives, motorcycle parts, like people bring in all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So if you got like company logos, like we were basically doing graphic design on site for people.
Did you ever do any motorcyclist helmets?
Not helmets, but I used to do like windshields, bag fillers, all sorts of things like that. So
have you ever done any form of helmet?
Ignore it, Terrill. Ignore it.
I'm gonna see what they're getting at, but no.
Yeah. Will can hold your own. Don't worry.
This the same tank, but from the other side, I take it.
Yep. That's our. So you're looking at it from the living room side right now, looking into our kitchen. So we made it as like a divider for the kitchen.
How big was this?
The tank, that is.
Was that?
What size is that? The tank?
125 gallons. So it's 6 foot by, I believe it was only like 20 inches wide, 19 or 20.
It's nice.
And then about 24 inches tall.
Cool.
So.
And how long did you have this for then? Before you upgraded?
Maybe 2 years I had it. Okay. So we went through, like, as you kind of go through some other pictures, like that tank was there. Then we added 180 gallon, which is that one right there. So that is actually, if you look behind me over my shoulder,
I recognize them.
So that was the system. It was basically a big wall right here, as you see in the background. And big wall, and then that tank was basically running like this, and it had a whole big dead area behind it. So I was telling them a little bit earlier, we eventually ripped that wall out. So
of course.
Yep.
So you went with the natural evolution of the hobby, which is SPS dominant on the second system. Yeah.
Yep. I love my SPS, man. Look, the first time one of my first corals I got was a red planet, and I took it home and killed it immediately. And I mean, I was heartbroken. So I'm like, but that sent me down the path of, I love SPS. I want to keep it. And there was a challenge immediately.
Yeah, definitely. Incidentally, any favorite corals that Lindsey's got, or anything that she likes?
Oh, she loves her LPS, man. She loves her ACANs lately. She's been the crazy ACAN lady. Mm-hmm. So her ACANs, we had a nice big rainbow Wilsoni that's about yay big around, and she's been loving on that piece. So
lovely.
I mean, there's worse corals to be loving on in there. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yep.
So was this tank plumbed into any other, or was it just running on its own then?
So if you see that tank in the back right-hand corner of that picture, so that's actually a frag tank. So it's a low boy frag tank I stacked on top of I believe it was a standard 120 that I had underneath, and it was basically an extra sump. So underneath that tank was a sump, and then when I added the extra one, that sump that it's kind of blocked by the tank a little bit. We just basically packed a whole bunch of extra rock in there, and eventually evolved into like an LPS overflow. But yeah, that was my first attempt at an SPS frag tank.
And fish-wise in there, fish that you've had for a while, or fish that you brought in, or
so I had these fish. I had these fish for a while, and then I lost a few on subsequent tank moves afterwards. So. A few of them I have had since these systems. I know there's a fox face blonde nasal in the other tank that I've had for a good probably 6 years, 7 years from my 125.
Beautiful fish.
Love them, man. I'm always a proponent, man. Feed them fat, and they can get through anything. Like I got an ick outbreak right now in one of my tanks, and somebody wanted to rehome an Achilles to me, and it was a good buddy of mine. And as soon as I brought the Achilles in, he went on a hunger strike, and then I lost him, and then it kicked off a major ick outbreak. But I haven't lost anything else. But I mean, I've always thought like it's like your immune system, man. You know, if you're healthy and you're fed well, you can kick a bad cold.
Totally get it.
I'll just get this out of the way now for Ron's benefit. No sand, bare bottom.
Correct. I love my bare bottom tanks.
Winning.
Yep. After this
at some point.
This is my first bare bottom tank, and I've gone bare bottom ever since.
Yep. Same here.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you still got any of those corals now that we can see in that picture?
Yeah, actually,
still going, still doing all right?
There's a few, man. That one dead center in the bottom is that big blue colony. I still have that one. I still have, man. I got a handful of ones I'm looking at all over the place. So yeah, they're still around, man. These are when we do our sales and everything, I always tell people that we've had some of these corals for 6-7 years, and actually some of the corals are pictured in this tank right now. Wow. So that's pretty cool to see.
Do you split the corals up so you've got a piece of it in various tanks, or do you just have one colony in? You do split it up. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Since we're basically like it's like production. I've kind of gotten to that mindset of like I like having my personal corals. Just because I like looking at them. I don't want to chop them all up. So I like having to be. Yeah, that's where I tore the wall out right there. But we got multiple colonies in all different tanks, so I can always take different cuttings and rotate them out and let the colonies actually grow.
It's almost a redundancy policy also if you have one issue in one tank, isn't it?
100%, because I'll tell you, I bombed out one tank, and that my other system was the one that kept me going for months until it came back again. So, but that's the 180. So whenever we tore the wall out, you could see right there. And I was telling you guys before we jumped on, I used to joke with Lindsey all the time. I used to say, "Baby, one day you're gonna come home from work, and I'm gonna bust the entire wall out." And she used to, yeah. And one day she came home, and that's what she came home to, and she about had a heart attack. So I told her, I said, just trust me, it'll be pretty, it'll look good. So obviously it's worked out well.
Yeah. Were you dosing whiskey in that photo? It like, is it just bottles of piss?
No, that was my dosing bottles. I used to fill up my 2-part and then put them in the whiskey bottles.
Yeah, I saw that look drippy.
Yeah, definitely.
And Tom's now absolutely gutted that it's not whiskey in the bottle.
Yeah, I'd still drink it.
Yeah. We know.
Yep, there we go. There's the backside. So that's from our living room side. So you can tell, she was not happy about this.
Is that a Red Sea skimmer or a reef octopus?
Reef octopus.
Whee!
So yep, I've always run reef octos.
Go on, son.
And what lighting you got over there?
So those were I had T5s and Reef Brights on that first one, and then I had that. I was I think they were like Radion Gen 3s that were on the other tank. So
nice.
Yep, tearing that bad boy down. We basically emptied it, went in, got it all into the garage, and then the garage system was the where this one moved to technically.
Where your sumps are quite open on your tanks. Just a quick question: does your house smell of shit?
No. That's a big thing. I will say the smell of dog ass is always apparent in the air. With you can see Mr. Frank over there hiding behind one of the trash cans. But no, man. Like I said, that was a big thing for her. She's like, I don't want this place smelling bad. I don't want it looking bad. And especially if we're having like people over, I don't want people coming over thinking we're slobs, No,
no one wants
just to see.
Feel like you've had a shit behind a sofa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, dude, I'll say this. The dogs used to, oh God, we had to buy a new sofa because they would throw up on it all the time. So for a good while, we couldn't afford a new couch. So when you walk in, the house just smelled like dog throw up. So
dog sick is one of the only smells that could rival disco minge, to be honest.
Yep.
Moving on.
That Fremunda smell.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the garage, man. That's when we got that we first moved the tanks out there, and that was our first iteration of our farm system.
Is that the blue barrel you said in the green room, Terrill, that Elisa lives in?
They work, man. I've made sumps out of them before.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh dear. So raceway, a frag tank, and right. Okay. So what were you doing at this point then? You were just moving stock around, or?
Yep. So we were so that the whole system that got knocked down on the wall that went out to the garage. So that basically got moved out as a dedicated system, and then we basically started reconstruction on the wall, repainting the house. Having the wall finished out, and that way when that tank went in, everything was ready to go.
Those raceways are proper helpful, aren't they?
Yeah, dude, they've been the most cost-effective things, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate them. I kind of hate the blue tubs. They're great because you can get them in there, but I like being able to see things from the side.
Yeah.
Out of interest, Terrill, how much would one of them cost you to buy right now? Because see here, they are insane money.
They're expensive. I think shipped to the door for that size, so that's an 8x2, was probably, I want to say like $800 or so, $900.
What?
I'm pretty sure Meckley said he's fucking massive raceways. Were they something like $6,000 each, Tom? Or was it
There were thousands.
I take it they're the ones with the steel inside them for rigidity as well.
They're like, if you could dig a hole in your garden, put it in the garden, fill it up with water, and it would literally be like a plunge pool. Do you know what I mean? They are that big.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, those things are huge, and they're expensive when they get that big too, man.
So what year was this? How long ago was this? Do you remember?
This was probably 2021, 22, maybe.
What do you reckon their lifespan is? Because obviously Chris's are quite old, and they were still in fucking brilliant condition, Tom, weren't they?
Well, they were when I cleaned them.
Well, the outside, yeah. But I mean, I was looking at the inside thinking they've probably been here for years and years and years. Yeah. And obviously you've got no worries about any seals going or anything like that. But I was looking at, they're pretty damn spot on still after all their years in his place.
They're solid. I mean, that one, honestly, after I redid that system again, I threw that one. I mean, I'll throw these outside for weeks at a time, clean them out, let them dry out, sit in the sun, bake, and I'll throw them back in, and they're fine, man.
Cool. What else we got here? Right,
there we go. That was there was the start of the aquascape for the one behind us now.
So what did you choose? What type of what did you go with? What type of
rock? It was rock that we collected, man. It was like some Haitian, some Fukani, some Tonga, and just basically if you see like on the joints, we use that purple Ocean Wonders reef putty. And basically what I would do is I would putty it in and then drop a little bit of water on it, and it gets hot. You can start feeling it cure. And then and just leave it there for a while. And if it would break loose again, then drop super glue on it. And then it would basically create a hard joint. And that super glue would just bond it together really, really well. Wow. But that's how we made those, just kind of rock stacking and throwing it in there. And we created our aquascape like that.
So have you got a sort of preferred aquascape that you go for? Or is it just literally you just seem to just get creative one night and what was born was born?
Yep, pretty much. I mean, I always I used to go on and look at those the negative space aquascapes, because it opens up all that swim room and everything. And after I've done it before, and to see how much the fish would move through it and freely swim, I loved it. And then not to mention the flow that it opens up, and you could really do some nice stuff with a negative scape and still have like the bacteria base, like throw all that shit in the sun, pack that thing with live rock if you're worried about it. But I like minimizing it up there.
Yeah, cool. Did Lindsey get involved in any of this? Has she got an artist eye, or just leave you to it?
She would leave me to it for the most part. Her first tank I got her, I didn't get a good picture of it. It was a BioCube. So, and it was funny because when we got her a little BioCube, within the first month, she was like, I already need a bigger tank. So I was like, I got her.
She was nice and early.
I'll ask you now, do either of you have you ever had a difference of opinion with corals and fish?
Not for the most part, man. Like really, like she lets me do whatever, man. That's like and that's why on a lot of it though, like we have like a big LPS tank, and then I let her just choose, hey, do whatever you want. And then one of her tanks, you can see it off to the side here, like that's her tank. So I'm like, do whatever you want. That's your tank. Have fun, you know. But yeah, that's when we got the system kind of lit up for the first time, and that was the first iteration. It's ugly, but it works.
And how many orders were you getting? So how was the business doing at this point?
Oh man, we weren't making anything at all. Like maybe at this point, I mean, we would make maybe a couple, a few $100 a month. Maybe if it was a good month, we'd make $1,000 a month, and I'd be like, woo, I was happy about it, but it wasn't anything like.
So what changed that? What point did it change?
I think honestly, it was every step of the way when like we were just making the tanks better. Like this was the first iteration. We kind of kept ourselves quiet until we did a video with Worldwide Corals. Vic from Worldwide Corals was kind enough. He came over and we contacted him, and they did an interview with us, and that was kind of our big stepping point. That we used that as our first stepping point, and literally like a couple of weeks later we did Aquashella for the first time.
I was just about to say, had you done a trade show by then?
Yep. And so it was perfectly timed because people saw us on Worldwide Corals, and then they immediately saw us at the shows. So,
yeah.
Nice.
Just quickly, at Reefapalooza, how many corals do you think you were? What sort of percentage of corals from what you took to what you went home with?
So I would say we probably man, that's a tough. I would say we probably sold maybe 35% of our corals, which I mean, for again, for like an entire aquaculture collection, that's stunning for us. I'm not trying to give everything away because we're essentially charging a premium, because I mean, the way I say it is I don't like changing my prices around. So I'm usually going to give you just the lowest price that I can from the get-go. That way I'm never, shitting on nobody. If I charge this person this, and then this person this, and then this person's mad because they got charged $25 less. So, I'm like, no. Just, this is the price. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, hey.
So you don't charge wank tax then? Because if somebody's a bit of a wank, just stick a tenner on,
Oh man, I've wanted to before. We've had a few people like that. And usually like
that's why I listen to Skin.
What's that?
That's why I listen Skin.
I know, man. Alyssa comes over there, she takes care of the light work, she comes in there fighting.
She loves her chunks.
Yep, she loves her chunks.
She loves something to grab hold of.
You'd know.
Not yet.
Just curious. Just out of curiosity though, where does your pricing? How do you set about your pricing model? How does it work? Do you look at competitors? Do you undercut? Do you look at how long it takes to grow and the time? And
yes, all of them. But for the most part, like a lot of it's just aquaculture stuff. So I got it from other vendors and everything. So what I'll try to do to be competitive, I'll try to keep it roughly around their price, but if I can charge a little bit less, that way I'm not devaluing their product, because again, like these guys put in a whole hell of a lot of work, but again, I'm not that big. So I got to say, okay, I can't justify charging $100, but I might be able to justify $80, So it's, I get that the name, people go for a name sometimes and knowing somebody, and that's something we balance, trying to become established a little bit more and we've done that over time. But
have you and Lindsey ever disagreed on the price of a certain coral?
Yeah, we have, but I mean, she's learning the prices. I think, and that's the thing, man. You know how the coral prices are. They're like all over the freaking place. There's no, it's a buyer's market. So like if it's whatever they want to pay for it is what, they're going to pay
that's
for.
What's worth, isn't it?
One of the things that
what someone's prepared to pay.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, one of the things that me and Drippy really noticed at RAP was the price of the corals, obviously compared to here in the UK, of which half of them we probably can't get anyway, just as comparison. I don't know whether Dave meant it in this way, but sort of a question on that note to you, Terrill. What's the biggest order you've had?
I mean, we've had people spend, a good few $1,000s with us, and consistently come in here and bang out thousands, So wow. And that's the kind of thing we're looking at. Like, I know how much money that is to me. So when people
do a discount for cash?
Oh, so what we'll do, what I like doing is I try not to do too many discounts because I feel like I don't want to devalue my product because I'm already trying to come down low. But what I'll do is I always give extra. So if like a lot of people know when they order from me or when they've gotten from me when they come here in person, I'll send them home with 1 to 5 new pieces and that they didn't pay for. So if you paid for 4 pieces for, you know, whatever money, you're technically getting 8 pieces for 4-piece price, you know? So, you know, it's just, I help where I can give more.
And do you know what, mate? I think that would also make someone want to come back.
So next year, when we come down, hopefully to see you after we've been at Reefapalooza, we can't obviously take corals back. But if I bring 4 beers, does that mean I can have 5 or 6?
You know what, man? I might have to, you know, get you a little bit of something. I'll get you a vodka over there, and that'll equal it out.
Trust me, evil smell worse than the fucking dog.
Right, what's this we're looking at then?
So that's the we just got that. That's the tank right behind us. So that's when we just got the rock in, and we're starting to basically we got everything painted. The wall was starting to get finished out. The electric was run, and now is the next step getting the lights over it at that point, and then getting water filled up.
Do I spot a calc stirrer there?
No, big old skimmer, man. That was a big external reef octo.
What's the black one in front of it?
That's the Skimate locker.
Right, okay.
Yep. It's all the shit. So, this one was fun, man. I actually got this thing for free. This went up on Facebook Marketplace, and it went up for free. It was first person to come can get it, but basically an older gentleman was retiring, and the realtor threw it up online, and it was a 350 gallon, so 8 feet by 3 feet by 24 inches tall, and it was a freshwater tank, all beat.
You got that for nothing.
Did you let him?
Look at the stand.
Yep. So the stand I actually had to drive down south to Miami to pick up from an importer. Actually, he made it for his tanks and just never used it. So that's the stand that I got for I picked it up for like $1,000.
You know what? I've got a question I've just thought of, Terrill. Right? Have you got a certain state in America that you ship more corals to than any other?
Ooh, not. I mean, I don't know. Florida's huge, man. I gotta say, Florida.
Where's Alyssa live?
Where's Alyssa live again, man? I always
exact address.
Boise. There we go, Boise. Look, man, I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. I'm not stalking you, Alyssa.
No, trust me, she's stalking you,
and she's loving it. Trust me.
Oh, here's our so where you guys saw the 125 gallon that came down, and then that was our next thing. So that was a 220 gallon. So 6 feet by 24 inches by 24 or 30 inches tall. Excuse me.
That gonny at the end. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Can we have that noise again?
Ooh. Soup juicer.
That's a nice one.
There we go. Yep, got that water in that bad boy.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever really seen all these pictures, man. These are I had to dig back through all these, but it was cool seeing the progress over time, even for me.
Who's that weirdo in the background?
That's a buddy of mine, man. So he actually helped me get that. So believe it or not, that tank, him and I got that tank in the garage together by ourselves.
Fuck that.
Wow.
Yeah. That was fun. But and so there we go. That was the iteration. We finally got that up and upgraded. So starting to come together.
Question here from Matthew that I did actually have scheduled for you, Terrill. Go on then. I'm sure you've been asked this before.
Okay.
Where did the name Poo Tang come from?
I love wait. Woo Tang. Now, man, I love culture jamming. So in our world where everybody is offended by everything, we like to look, I'm a Marine Corps veteran, man. I got a hell of a dark sense of humor. And I got to figure, in the world of seriousness, we all got to loosen up a little bit and have fun.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I look at it too, like we like to play on it because, you can take it as it's literally a shitting tang, or you got Wu-Tang Clan, or if your mind is, was that?
You ain't going to forget it.
That's true, man. And that's what, dude, I got to say, the reactions that we get from people are hilarious. We either get the people that laugh or the people that go, oh, and they'll walk away.
Oh, really?
That
Oh,
sounds like our Discord.
Wow.
I would look those ones in the eyes and go, yeah, you heard right. Poo Tang.
I say bye.
Yeah. Love it, mate. I love it.
Appreciate it, man. Like I said, you ain't gonna forget it.
No, exactly.
So here we go, man. We just got we got everything up and running. I think we just got the sump installed, so that was plumbed officially, and yeah, that was a first getting this thing going.
Do you do everything yourself then? So you do the rockscape. Obviously, you're not building the aquarium. You're getting the aquariums in, but pipe work you're doing yourself.
Yep.
Any cabinetry, stands you're doing it yourself.
All of it.
All of it. Okay.
All of it. The only thing I haven't done myself is, again, build the tanks and build the stands, which actually, if you guys will see like one of the last pictures, I did build that stand, and there was a big alufab stand. Right. So the same ones that I do at Tidal Gardens. I mean, I gotta say, awesome
So nice.
So yeah, worth every penny.
Have you who's your inspiration, Terrill? Who do you look up to in terms of coral farmers?
Oh man, I gotta say my inspiration was Adam Derrickson from Battle Fairies. 100%, dude. That man. I've not only have I followed his example, looking at his businesses, but how he does his coral, the sizes, the color, the aquaculture, long-term captivity. The dude cares about his. I mean, he's all around beautiful business, awesome product. It's finished. The shipping's amazing. The livestock is always done just stunning for me. So big shout out to him, man. Adam Derrickson from Battle Coral, some of the finest SPS around, and that's his.
So you've bought some corals off him, have you?
Oh yeah, I bought a ton, man. We actually, so I used to do a bunch, the laser engraving work. He sends out these little CLP brushes, and they're basically cleaning brushes, and we used to engrave his logo on all of them, and we traded a bunch of work for engraving for coral, which was a huge part of our collection. And then we bought from him over the years, and then done more work. So that's kind of where that is. We were trading back and forth, and I scratch my back, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and it's worked out perfectly.
I love having my back scratched.
It's nice.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, so there he is.
There we go, man. That's our 400 gallon. So we took the 220 gallon down, and that big boy game went in because actually that 220 gallon, I found the brace on top of it was split one day. I got up there and I was getting to get in the top of the tank, and the plastic brace had pulled that far away from the edge of the tank. Wow. And it was about to. So I ended up, it sent me on the path to find this bad boy. So we picked it up used. So actually, believe it or not, every tank in our house I've gotten secondhand.
Really?
So
really?
Everything. And the only tank the newest one was behind me to over there. And the guy bought that. He had it custom made, and it sat in his garage for 5 years. And then he actually built another tank and had it installed in his house. So I was doing services at the time. So I traded a bunch of coral with him for basically, I give you a shit ton of coral, you give me tank. And that was how I got that.
Nice.
Tank. Yep.
Do you find yourself now as a coral farmer, whether it's dosing or whatever it is, looking for ways to obviously to do everything the cheapest you can?
Cost effectiveness, man. Balling on a budget, 100%. This hobby is expensive, and especially like when we're trying to do it at bulk, we've tried to save money where we can without sacrificing quality of the product. And I hate to say product because it's our animals, it's our pets,
Yeah.
But so this is when again, this is the same thing we did, man. So like the rockscape, we just puttied it all together, took a bunch of different rock that we liked, and this is how we created our rockscapes. Just
quickly going back to the previous photo, where's the artwork coming from? It's not
that's hers, man. So actually, my wife and I both do artwork. So the ones that you see behind my shoulders over there on that picture, that's Lindsey's. So
the
good ones are on show. The shit ones are down below.
Yeah. Terrill's in the bin. Yeah. Lindsey's get put up. Terrill's in the fucking dumpster, mate.
Terrill's are on there.
Actually, believe it or not, if you see this one right here, that's actually an offshoot of that blue one, and her and I did that one together.
Hey, let's throw you on. Which one?
That octopus in the top over here.
Is that a blue one?
So we basically, she had it so you put them next to each other. One's pointing one way and one's pointing the opposite way, but they complement each other with colors.
So do you sell your art as well?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
no?
we did. We painted, and again, all the engraving, but we used to do metal prints of the artwork. So actually, that octopus that you see with the teal is actually an acrylic piece. So we ordered that in, and we sell our artwork too. But it's one of those things that kind of fell into the background.
So Lindsey got skills. Is that what you're saying?
Lindsey got skills. Mhm.
Leave that for everyone in the chat.
Moving on. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's that's when we officially got everything into our SPS display right there. So I let it cycle and then moved everything in, and then it was solid, good to go. And then started my bullshit fight of all the swings and everything else that you can imagine over the years.
What lighting's on this? What equipment you're running on it?
So currently I'm running reef breeders on them. But on this picture, I had Radeon Gen 4s and T5s and then some reef brights on the outside.
Cool. Nice.
So that is and somebody asked in the chat. So it's a 300 gallon. It is 8 feet by 2 feet wide by 30 inches tall. And that, like I said, that one's all Starfire all the way around.
So what would you say now, sitting here on this live stream to us? What's your total system volume in that house with all your displays?
About 2,500 gallons or so.
Nice.
So we're looking to grow.
I was going to say, and that's the next question. Yeah, room for more?
Oh yeah, we're probably if I can get it planned out correctly, I'll probably do three 1,500 gallon systems more than likely, and then I'll try to do an intake system also. That way, if I ever do maricultures, it's completely separated, and I can bring in my own and then work on them, and then eventually move them into my main systems.
Is Lindsey finding it out for the first time on this live stream, or is she aware?
Oh no, she's 100% into it, man. She was actually pushing me to. She's like, we got to get this done now. Like we're trying to wait on some finances to go, but she's like, let's figure this out. Maybe we might have to do like a small business loan or something, but we want to get breaking ground on that pad, man, because it's going to be a big one.
Terrill, you can only die in debt once.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is true. I like that. I like that idea.
You know that raceway I could see there in the picture.
Yep.
Is there any OCD when it comes to putting the frags in a line? Because I don't know why, but whenever I see these videos on YouTube, if I ever had that one of those, I just think I'd spend most of the day just arranging the frags in such a. Does everybody understand what I'm saying?
He's a former fucking US Marine, mate. He's used to polishing his boots with his toothbrush. Do you know what I mean? Of course there's OCD going on.
Attention to detail, man. It's all about that presentation.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Look, I got to say, man, when I walk in somewhere and I'm looking at other tanks, if it's all messy all over the place, my brain can't function and take it all in. So I need to have something in like a way where I can, visualize it.
Cool.
What do you use to photograph it with? What do you any
camera?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It. Any particular type? Anything that you like that you've learned to love over the years that works really well for you?
I've honestly, a lot of these pictures you've seen are just on the iPhone, so just an iPhone with an Orphic lens. But I've actually got onto more. Wait a second. Oh. This is my tool right here. That Sony A7 with a 90 millimeter macro lens, and now all of our pictures that we take on our websites and our Instagram. This bad boy right here.
It does make a difference.
Oh, huge difference. And that part of the hobby is fun too, man, because I love the photography. It's like, it's a blast.
As this hobby now led you into really get into photography also.
Oh, 100%, man. Like, and I realize like there's an art to it. Oh, hi, Bubba. Here, somebody wants to come say hi.
Oh, hello.
Say hi, Monkey Bear.
Hey.
Dude,
Stop farting.
He stinks so bad.
What's his name?
This is Moki. So if you guys remember him at the show, he was actually sleeping in the back with my daughter. But,
I do remember that. Yep.
So the inappropriate reefer is looking way worse than I last saw him.
Hello.
Hi, Bubba. There we go.
You've got another one in the background.
Oh yeah, we got come say hi, Bubba. Come say hi.
Who's this?
This is the guard dog.
Yep, this is our shepherd. Say hi to everybody. Hey. Oh, he said squirrels. Oh, and then you guys remember Mr. Frank.
Yeah, Mr. Frank,
Yeah.
Frank the Tank.
Come on,
Frank the
Frank, we're
Tank,
gonna get
yeah.
interviewed real quick.
Oh.
I got the whole crew here right now.
I mean,
There we go.
It's basically a zoo, Terrill.
Yep, pretty much, man. This is what we got. But look, this
Nice.
is the, don't let anybody fool you. This is the boss right here. Everything runs under him, and if you cross us, he'll bite your ankles off.
Nice. Can you train it to attack Tom? Can you show it Tom's photo regular before next year?
We can, man. We can. It's like I said, death from the ankles down.
Yeah.
Right, just wrapping up this tank because we're getting close to the hour mark, and you know what happens at the hour mark at half time.
Yeah.
Shit.
We'll get naked.
We all get naked. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I see a copper band in there, Terrill,
Yep.
and I
Yeah.
also see a really big power head.
So the copper band is Bob. Bob's an asshole.
Oh,
So the Bob
okay.
likes eating things. So Bob gets to
What's
get
that, Bob?
what's that?
Bobby.
What's that, Bob?
Yeah, Bob. So yeah, man, he's I've had him for years, man, and I found out because I dropped the Scully in there one day, and man, he went right over to it and picked the mouth out and immediately lost it. So that was the most expensive meal he's ever had. So asshole got put in there, but I love him. He's a good dude. He keeps my tank nice and clean. But yeah, I got a big old Panerai in there. So
Panerai.
that is probably that's the most expensive thing, but it's worth every penny, especially for what I'm doing, man.
Second hand or brand new? Second hand or brand new, that one?
No, I got that brand new. I bought that new.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
but I mean, for what I was looking to move water with, I mean, that was especially when like you're getting into all like the SPS, like I hate all the power heads in there. I'm doing this as a display, and then I want to be able to move a stupid amount of flow. And there's that's from our living room side. So basically, you see the two tanks in the background are all connected to this system. So, but yeah, man, such a stunning amount of water that thing moves, and especially if you're looking for bigger tanks.
So you're watching TV, you get up, you turn around, you look at that tank, and through that tank are two other tanks.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the humidity like in your house?
About like 50 to 55.
Nice.
Here's the
55%.
question for you, Terrill. Do you struggle to not work? By that, I mean, you're sitting there, right? You're cooking your dinner. You turn round, and one acro has just flopped on top of another one, and that acro is $200. So
Yep.
does dinner get fucked, and you go save the acro?
Of
Yep.
course.
Yes.
100%. 100%. I was laughing. I'll tell people it's 11:30 at night. My lights are about to go off, and I'll see something flopped over, and here I am whipping out the ladder, taking everything down, and I'm wet. So I'm getting in there. So it ain't no waiting till the next day.
Have you and Lindsey ever just about started to get busy, and out the corner of your eye, you've noticed the same thing, and you've went, "Wait there, darling, I have to attend to the coral."
I don't think that's happened yet. Thankfully.
Oh,
But I guess it could happen here and there. But I'm not usually looking at the tank at that point.
Has she ever called you Bob by mistake?
No, Bob.
Have you ever caught her looking at the fish?
Caught her? No. But she hasn't caught me.
Turns out Terrill's got his copper band tattooed in his bollocks.
Oh dear! Right, I'll remove that. There's a few more to share afterwards, but we're getting up to
Be on one
halfway
leg,
point.
on the other leg.
Halfway point. Ronald, over
Is,
to you.
is Terrill aware of reefing news?
Oh, I
As
think
if
I've
you
seen
watch this pile of shit, you're having a laugh.
You soon fucking will.
Reefing news! Reefing now! Motherfucking reefing news with Ronald McDonald! It's reefing news, but mostly bullshit with Ronald McDonald! Strap up, it's time for reefing news! Watch your ego, it might get a bruise! Get ready for reefing news! Tuck your bullets into your shoes! It's reefing news
Yeah.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Reefing News. Oh, my mouse has stopped working. Give me a second.
Oh, you got to double click it, bruv.
You're missing the wiener patch over there.
I'm glad you've noticed it because nobody else has mentioned the wiener patch.
I
But it has.
appreciate the detail.
Although I call it the cock pocket, so you know it's it can mean different things to different people, can't it?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So on Reefing News tonight,
Can't wait.
peace up. Hey, this is good shit tonight. I'm
Ooh.
telling you.
I like good shit.
I have Elisa to thank for two parts of the news tonight. So not only is Reef AF an amazing community of people, I now have people doing the work for me.
Ah.
Basically,
Basically,
I won't tell you what she's asking for in payment because Terrill will have to pay her for that
In
later.
chunky bits.
So the first piece of reefing news tonight is about a developed plastic that physically breaks down in salt water. So it's going to be a bit of a game changer. So in the Riken Center of Emergent Matter Science in the University of Tokyo, they've said that this plastic breaks down much more quickly and leaves absolutely no residual trace. So a lab in Waco City near Tokyo, the team demonstrated a small piece of plastic vanishing in a container of salt water after it was stirred up for roughly an hour. While the team has not yet detailed any plans for commercialization, Project Leak Takuzo Aida said their research has attracted significant interest, including those from the packaging sector. Scientists worldwide are now racing to develop the innovative solutions to the growing plastic waste crisis. So I then did a little bit of digging around about the plastic waste, and they do reckon by 2040, we're going to be throwing between 23 and 37 million metric tons of plastic waste.
I'll be dead.
Is that not nuts?
Do you know what? My first thought when I see that is, I wonder if that could help with coral restoration.
Well, they're now looking at all sorts of things. So it's just as strong as petroleum-based plastics, but when you put it in to salt water, it completely breaks down. The other thing they found is they put a bit of 5 centimeters, or roughly 2 inches.
How big 2 inches? Show us your fingers.
four fingers. They dug a hole, put it in soil, and within 200 hours, it had completely disintegrated. So it's not just salt water as well.
Or someone had stolen it.
Well, you know, somebody in the office is like, well, I'm getting paid to sort this out. But is that not absolutely unbelievable?
Wonderful.
Just a bit.
Wonderful.
Massive.
Like game changing, I would say. Probably going to cause trouble actually for some companies, isn't it? Anyway.
Yes.
Where are we?
How dare they do something that's good for the environment and the planet?
Yes.
Well, what are the poor people that have been making millions?
Exactly.
making plastic?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
the
no.
next piece of reefing news. Now, I know everyone has been talking about the fact that they're working on the breeding of temperature for corals so they can try and withstand these huge temperature increases.
Swings.
So Newell Reef, which is 1,200 kilometers north of Perth in Western Australia, they have now taken 2 parent corals, right? So 100 kilometers apart from much cooler water to much warmer water. They've now bred gametes and baby corals. And within one generational shift of those corals, the new corals from babies are now withstanding up to 35.5 degrees centigrade.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
that is a massive breakthrough
Just a bit.
for coral reefs. So yeah, I thought that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
I also
that's
like
really
the
good.
term they mixed hot and cold parents.
So is that alive and dead?
Well, your mum might be quite fit and your dad's a munter. Is that a term? I can't
Okay.
Both my parents rank.
I think the American way to say chubby chaser.
Yes,
Is that what it
that'll
is?
do.
Okay. Rob's just saying that plastic is what Red Sea used to make their seals out of.
You naughty little man.
You naughty boy, Bobby. Happy Friday to you, sir.
So good. Anyway, I then caught this little cheeky headline this week. So, this man who'd been single for quite a while, his two sons got together and thought he's lonely. So Randy George Thomas got the shock of his life when his boys paid for a hooker to cheer him up on Father's Day, and their mum turned up. The 54-year-old had suffered from depression since his divorce from Alien 7 years ago. And when she admitted feeling lonely to his 3 teenage sons, they decided a bit of female company would be just the thing to cheer him up. So last year, the teenagers clubbed together to pay for a call girl, along with a slap-up meal in a hotel room for the pair. Eldest son, Adam, 19, said, "Mum walked out on us with no warning when we were kids. It was hard for Dad having to bring up 3 young lads. He hasn't had a girlfriend since then." And walked the mum. Anyway, he said Mum offered to give a blowy in the toilets for old time's sake. Adam then joked, "This year we'll be getting him a nice bottle of whiskey." Anyway, that was Reefing News, everybody.
Reefing news! Reefing news! Motherfucking Reefing news with Ronald McDonald. It's Reefing news, but mostly bullshit with Ronald McDonald. Strap up, it's time for Reefing news. Watch your ego, it might get a bruise. Get ready for Reefing news. Tuck your bullets into your shoes. It's Reefing news, but mostly bullshit. Just some nonsense from a fucking twig. Reefing news with Ronald motherfucking McDonald.
There you go, Terrill. Did you enjoy that?
I did. I just want to know, did she charge him?
Oh, good question.
Oh,
I don't know.
that is a very good question.
I mean, did you see him? I'd be charging double.
What I want to know is, did she suck dick before she fucked off from the family?
Well,
Okay. Do you want to go Poo Tang Part 3 or game? Or game, then Poo Tang Part 3?
I don't know, man.
How many games are we playing?
2.
Right. Let's do a little bit more Poo Tang then.
Ooh, okay.
Then game. Then a little bit more Poo Tang.
Poo Tang, and then game, and then
Game.
good night, and then ta-ra, fuck off. Okay.
Terrill, are you familiar with Sacha Baron Cohen when he was Ali G?
I know it, dude.
In
Sacha
Tang
Baron-
is yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen's wild.
West side, east side.
Yeah.
Moving on. Poo Tang Part 3. So,
Oh yeah, so this is the current iteration of the system that you see.
Looks amazing. What are those lights, please?
Reef Breeders Meridians.
Oh, we can't get them here.
I heard there's another company that is roughly the same build that
Okay.
they sell in Europe with that. So I have to go back and look. I know Acro was talking with me about it, but yeah, man, I'm happy with them. Awesome spectrum to them. I was really hunting that heavier UV violet spectrum on my lights, and these hit it right out of the park.
aesthetically, they look a little bit like an Evergrow.
If it's good enough for Dong, I'm in.
I was just about to say that's what Dong's got.
Dong approved.
Dong approved.
Dong approved.
Ding dong.
Like I said, man, I'm stoked with them. But you can see where we got a big old MRC Orca
In the middle. Nice.
Yo, used. So I found that.
I like how you've mounted it so everybody gets to see it.
Yep, exactly.
Like a water feature in your garden.
I like it, man. You know, everybody looks at it's like you're looking at like the under the hood of a car, like that engine.
Yeah.
Everybody likes seeing all that. But yeah, I found that one used, man. Somebody was selling it online, found it for cheap, and just replaced the pump, and that thing was ready to go.
Nice. So how many liters of water are we looking at here?
So you're looking at the transfer would be 1,200 gallons in here. So I'm not sure how many liters that is offhand. Let me see what.
I'll do it. 12 or 100?
500 litres is 100 gallons, I think, isn't it? 480 litres is about 100 gallons.
I only
say
know 1,214 gallons is liters is 400 gallons.
So we're looking at 4,542.
Wow.
Next time you come on, if you could do your research that the UK work in litres, Terrill, that'd be great, mate.
I know I'm slacking over here, bro.
Try harder.
Yeah.
I can't math well over here. Yeah, so there we go. We were talking about like the tubs for one, but we did the alufab stands, and the way to save space is we double stacked that side right there and put a 8x3 up top and then an 8x2 on the bottom, and then plumbed it all into the sump right in the middle.
Have you only got? Sorry, Ron, go on, mate.
No, do you find so? We talking of tidal gardens, right?
Yeah.
He said that in the greenhouse when he had the stack systems, the systems that are just nice and easy to get to are always immaculate, and all the staff would fuck him over, and all the stuff underneath they would just be like, "Oh, I'm not bending over and doing that." Yep. Do you find that you have better corals in the top tank than the bottom tank, or vice versa? Whatever's easier to work at.
The more popular ones, I guarantee, are in the easy access.
The more expensive ones are at the top.
So basically, the part of the system that gets the most is the SPS side. But like those, so I got all my Zoas and some torches on the bottom, and then everything else is up top: A-cans, chalices, hammers, ganies. So they get equal love, thankfully. But to your point, yeah, I if I could do everything on just one level, then he's totally right. Because once you start getting in double stack systems, you don't give them the same amount of love, and it just becomes an issue of going up here, going down here.
Is any of the tanks or any corals for sale upstairs, or have you made a rule that upstairs is strictly a fucking house only?
So everything's for sale in there.
Phrasing, Drippy, fucking house or fucking house?
Whichever way you want to take it, sir. Thank you.
All Ron wants is the fucking address. Moving on.
Have you made a rule that upstairs is the Liverpool quarters and downstairs is business only?
So I've had the way since we're so packed with everything, like I've had to make those systems a straight overflow of anything that's extra for sale and not for sale. If I could make a system where it was like this one, no touchy, you don't get to touch this one back here, I totally would. But and that's what these like the SPS systems behind me are kind of for. Like if I have it out here, I probably have it in there. So, but yeah, with these systems, I kind of have to mix and match of what's available and what's not, because I just don't have the space to spread them out. But anything that's generally not available, where I say no touchy, goes in the display tank.
You obviously started years ago. I saw some of the earlier pictures. Your stands were made out of like cinder blocks, timber. You've obviously, I'm assuming, got a little bit more spending money.
Yep.
Do you appreciate the difference in terms of quality with the aluminium?
100%. It's clean. It just it looks nice. It feels nice, and I'm visual with like I want my stuff to look like clean. But it definitely adds like a professional cleanliness to it that you don't get otherwise.
Okay, cool. What else we got here? Oh, some of the fishes then.
Couple of Poo Tangs.
Yep. Got the House of Tang right there.
So you're mountain of the acros then. So obviously me and Drip were fortunate enough to have a look around to have a tour of Top Shelf with Blaine. Happy birthday again, Minge Train. Boop, boop. Have you adopted anything similar? Because I've noticed there you've got some little pipe work there.
Yeah. So actually, you guys should be familiar with this, Signature Frags. If you, I was taking a look at one of his videos with when they went. I think it was Yorkshire. He went and did an interview with him.
Stefan.
I love the lollipop idea because I was fighting with everything being on one level, and then it becomes a big wall of coral. Yep. So I was getting detritus build up all over the place. So this really allowed me to get everything up off the ground. The fish can get in between, flow can get in between, and it's made a difference. I'm impressed. I like it. I'm really happy with it.
Cool.
That was one of the major things we saw out there. Meckley and Top Shelf they had the PVC structure, and obviously the flow can rip underneath around. Just that was something you just go so simple, but you think, fucking hell, what a great idea.
Yeah. And I mean, and honestly, since the implementation, I'm studying the flow, and I throw a little bit of food in there and I'll watch it go through everything, and I'm dialing it in. But that's been flow is hard, man. Flow is quite difficult to figure out where it's random enough, especially when you're working with a big tank like this. It's and trying to really, kick everything up without blasting flesh.
Thought about the sea waves, Terrill?
Oh yeah, man. That I got a Panerai in this system too, and I got another one coming, so I'm gonna have two of them that pulse. But I just got one on that system, and man, it'll make that whole tank rock back and forth, which actually starts scaring the hell out of me because it's an old tank, and I'm wondering, I'm like, is it gonna break one day? Oh yeah, Champion Lighting, man. I've actually been eyeballing the ocean seaways for a long time, man. I've been so close to pulling the trigger on him a few times because I like,
You should go to fucking Meckley's. He's got them all out the back and some towards the front near his office. You should go there and have a look at it, mate. It's impressive, mate.
I'll have to go take a look, man. I would love to go up there. He's about like 2.5 hours north of me, so I'll have to take a trip one day.
Oh, nice. Yep. How many different Acropora then do you stock?
231.
That would make a good question for you.
I've lost count at this point, man. Like I said, it's just it's become I've tried to keep track of it as much as I possibly can, and there's pieces where I've been growing them for years and I forgot what the hell they are, and I'm finally coming back around to where like, well, I'll try to find it, and if I can't, what I'll actually do, which has been fun, when we do our live sales, if I do like a new release, I'll let the first person buy it name it. So a lot of it has just been like, it helps me, kind of have fun with the community and everything, and it brings, our customers closer to us. So.
Well, hang on. Before Tom says it, I don't know if Tom's going to say the same thing. There is a tradition amongst friends of the Reefers Network, which you are one, unfortunately for you. Me and Tom get to name corals wherever we go. I know we haven't been there yet, and at the moment in ACI, Tom has a coral called Beetlejuice that is an acro, and I have a beautiful, stunning, like myself, obviously, beautiful, stunning green Anacropora, and it's out selling.
It's not. It's an Alveopora, you tit.
Alveopora. Sorry, yes, you're correct.
How do you get Acropora and Alveopora?
I don't know.
Anyway, moving on. There's your moment.
The big drip is outselling Tom's shitty little coral by about 1,000,000 to 1 at the moment.
Yeah, of course it is. Anyway, on that note, you've really plugged it.
Okay.
One of the biggest compliments that I've heard everybody talk about with you guys with the corals has been the size of the frags that you've sold at the on the website and obviously at Reefapalooza. And I'm not just saying it to you on here tonight. Me and Drip both said that as we'd look round at a lot of the displays and a lot of the vendor sort of stalls. The size of what you guys were selling was a lot bigger. What do you class, in your professional expert opinion, as an acceptable size of frag to be selling?
Look, man,
what's a frag?
Me personally, and I'll tell you this, like you said, you go to the shows and you feel, you look at the size of frags and the prices of them, and it's deflating. It's like, even for me, especially when I bought things from people, and I know what the industry standard is, but I spend a lot of money and I feel deflated afterwards, where I'm like, damn, and granted, I know what it's going to grow into, but sometimes this kind of sucks, So for me, I've heard everybody, like I said, I've only been in the hobby like 7-8 years. And I've always used to hear everybody, I used to get big frags, like I used to get colonies, and so that's kind of what stuck in my mind is, again, looking at Adam Derrickson from Battle Corals for one, but looking at it and saying, you know what, it's a cultural change. It doesn't necessarily it's only this way because people have let it get this way. So this is my way of pushing back to be like, hey, look, like I'm a little bit more modest in my business, where like we only gotta handle this, and I know we're not a massive store like some of these big guys, and I know I don't got that beast to feed, but if I can stay a little bit smaller and be a little bit more modest with what we're giving, and it helps the hobbyist in the end. And at some point I'm looking where I'm like, money only goes so far, especially, and I'd rather the hobby get better and the cultural change. And then maybe, you start seeing people be more forced to cut bigger frags, give better prices, treat their animals better. So it starts with us. That's where we've been. So an acceptable size to me would be as big as I can cut it. Like sometimes.
I think it's refreshing, mate, because we live in a world today where value for money is a thing of the past, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, I have people ask me all the time. They're like, "Oh, can you sell that piece?" And a lot of the times I'll say it's not worth it for me to sell it because I would rather keep it and grow it as a hobbyist. And it's not about making money. It's about enjoying the actual coral to me.
Liam was asking a question a second ago. Kids have gone to bed, blah, blah, blah. Favorite tang?
Favorite tang? Ooh, I got to say my favorite tang right now, I've had my blonde naso for about 7 years. That's probably my buddy right now.
I was hoping you was going to say Poo Tang then.
My Poo Tang.
And just while we're looking at that tank, power head wise, flow, obviously no substrate as we talked about earlier. Everything's sort of got space to move, polyp extension, etc. Yep. What's your preference on power heads? What you're using?
So those are all, I'm balling on a budget, man. Jabows. They're cheap. They're easy to get. You can get them off Amazon. And if they ship the bed, you're not out $500-$600.
Liam's just got an hard on. As we
just on the absolute rager. Yeah.
Look, you just got to get creative with it. So like my idea around it is I'll take 4 jabows, the direct flows that you see right there, and I'll put them on 4 corners, and then I'll just time them on and off. That way it's going clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then if I need to kick any more up, I'll put like a gyre on the center and do like another time on and off. And that's enough to create enough movement back and forth.
Yeah.
I still see, build up underneath the racks and everything, but it's at some point I got to kind of say, hey man, I can only do so much.
Absolutely.
So you're doing water changes on these systems, Terrill?
Here and there. I mean, this system we're doing a lot of shipping out of, so it's constantly getting water back into it. But I mean, realistically, if I do a water change, I only got one 250-gallon one of those big totes, and it's a box of salt every time I want to do a water change, and it's one of those drained per system. So I'm like, if I really want to, I can do one system per week, but I'm too lazy for that, man.
I may as well throw it up while it's in the comments. Thanks, Bristol Reefer. Have you got any opinions on Red Dragon pumps?
I have never used them, actually. So, no opinion on them.
There we go.
Dog shit, mate. I wouldn't bother. Dog shit.
Well, there you go.
Right. Are we going teeth or are we going bats? What are we doing, gentlemen?
Oh.
Terrill, pick one. Teeth or bats?
Give me teeth.
Oh, you want to go teeth?
Let's go teeth.
He wants to go teeth. Here we go.
Terrill. So here.
No.
Here we go. I would rather eat my own teeth than is a little saying that I don't know where I heard it, but it was probably from a young age because I seem to remember saying it most of my life. We have a set of questions. The answer to the question must start, I would rather eat my own teeth than, and then you are free to answer the question. Unfortunately, it is reefing related. So if you want to slip in something mildly kinky, that is okay. But if we can get the answer reefing related.
Right on.
Okay, your first one
and sorry. And honesty, please, sir. Thank you.
Ooh. Let's see. I would rather eat my own teeth than use filter socks. Them some bitches are god awful, and I hate washing them. My wife hates them. That's why after we got a new washing machine, no more filter socks.
There you go.
Okay, straight
She
in.
she might choke me out a little bit.
A popular answer, if I'm honest.
Yeah, popular answer.
So what do you use, roller filters instead, or just use them?
Actually, I've gotten onto, dude. Honestly, I've taken them all out of the systems. A lot of the times, I don't even run filter socks or floss. I just do a skimmer, and then every once in a while, throw like little sheets of floss, and then just throw that shit out afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would rather eat my own teeth than buy. I don't know, man. I would rather eat my own teeth than buy a GHL right now. I've heard no good things about it. Man.
Ooh.
I've heard a little bit that they haven't taken care of a few things business wise. So I won't get too into detail. We get little talks here and there, but I'm influenced by people. I'm influenced.
Well, you were going to say you would rather eat your own teeth than buy your dad a hooker, but that's fine. At the moment,
I thought this was reef related, though. I mean, I guess hooker, they could be reef related. Hookers and reefs, you know.
Mole man would literally wank me off if I bought him a hooker. I'll guarantee it.
Well, it's Father's Day. There you go.
There you go. Imagine if my girl turned up, he'd be gutted. Fucking hell.
Hey, man, sometimes you just need a helping hand, right?
Yeah.
Literally. Moving on.
I would rather eat my own teeth than sell nuts.
So, just before you answer it, this is what you would rather eat your own teeth than get rid of. So your pride possession.
By the way, just so you know, before you answer, your wife is watching. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I can't sell my wife. No, I can't.
Hi, Lindsay.
I would rather eat my own teeth than sell my ACAN collection right now. I got a baller little aquacultured ACAN collection with some beautiful colors that we actually absorbed from another high-end hobbyist, and some of the nicest ACANs I've ever seen, to the point where it's put me down the path of like, all right, time to collect.
Yeah, I don't sell mine at all. I have a whole load, and I'm not selling any of them.
Oh yeah,
because I'm not overly familiar with ACANs, being it's not something I've owned before. Can you frag an ACAN?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Have you got to be quite brave to do so?
No.
No? All right.
Just make sure you get good solid cuts around the skeleton. Don't go right through the mouth, something like that. You should be fine.
I also put kind of disinfectant in the salt water when I'm using it to make sure, and I empty it every 4 or 5 frags and refill it again to keep it super clean.
When they retract, it's quite easy to see where to cut as well.
So you quite successful, Ron, when fragging an ACAN then?
Yes.
Yep.
Because it looks, if you don't know anything about ACANs, it looks like it'd be fucking hard to frag. Do you know what I mean? Because it just looks like it would melt. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying it's like a complete piece of piss. I mean, I would much rather frag acros, for example.
Yeah.
They are slimy and messy, and you've got to rinse and rinse and rinse. But successful.
Yeah, you just gotta piss them off enough to where all the flesh sucks in, and you're not nicking any of the flesh with your saw.
It's like what I do with my penis. I just flick it until it kind of retracts. Yeah.
No horny saw.
That's what you meant to do. Shit.
Tom, still catching up.
Tom's doesn't ever come out, so it's not a problem.
No, that's right, yeah.
I don't think I want it to come out.
Tom's is literally like a midget's thumb in a bush, Terrill.
On that note, evening, Sam. Hope you're good.
Evening, Sam.
Evening, Sam. Oh, dear. Okay. So, next one.
All right.
Hold on. So was Sell just the ACAN collection, yeah? Although he did give an answer before you said what you meant. So were you about to say small frags?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I do have some pieces that, they're hard to cut bigger frags because, it's trying to, people are looking for them. And I always apologize to them. I say, I even said it on the live last night. I said, hey man, I'm apologizing for this right now, because even though I know it's an industry standard, it's smaller than I want to sell. So it goes against a little bit of that moral aspect on me, where I'm like, I don't feel comfortable, but sometimes people still want it. So I'm like, hey, if you do that,
what I do. So I had Bali Green Slimer, and they were only about an inch, and somebody said, no, send it. I was like, it's only just started to encrust. Please just send it. I'm like, fine.
Okay.
If you want it, that's fine.
Exactly, man.
I've had to apologise a few times for that, Terrill.
It happens. It happens.
Just so you know.
That's why he wears gloves.
Very true. Very true. Double strap as well. One thing I was shocked at Reefapalooza. Now, I know everyone's rammed busy. Everyone who's got a coral farm, or whether they sell out their house or a shed or whatever, I can guarantee, I understand and accept everyone's rammed busy. One thing that did surprise me, a lot of vendors, they clearly had freshly cut, freshly glued corals onto like, literally it looked like they might have been done a few days before the event, right? And I thought, if you knew this event was coming up, surely you would have thought that it might have been done in time, so it might have based out a little bit more for the people buying to see, oh, look, that's basing out nicely. Do you know what I mean? I was quite surprised at the amount of freshly cut frags, particularly acros, that were literally on every single stall.
Yep. And I think, and again, I try not to get out of my own lane when I speak like that, but from what I still keep in mind that I'm a hobbyist, man. When I'm going around, I'm shopping the same way because not that many years ago I was doing it as a hobbyist. And I do realize being on the business side of it where it becomes like I think people make so much, they make the money with it, and then it becomes more about the money than the ethics.
Well, it's the old age-old argument, that something's only worth what somebody's prepared to pay for it.
Right,
and that includes acropora or livestock,
If I'm at an event, something like that, and I would be looking for based out frags. Do you know what I mean? I would be very skeptical to travel or buy something that clearly has just been freshly glued. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. Anyway, answer the question, Terrill. Come on. Chop.
Take advice from the person that tells me they've been reefing for 20 years and nobody listens to them. I get a lot of that.
Tom? You mean Tom?
I didn't say nothing.
Definitely.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot on.
What else we got in here?
Oh, I would rather eat my own teeth than admit to the other half. I don't know.
For your dad.
Let's put him on big screen. You're on big screen. Come on.
I'm on big screen now. Oh, then the other half that I paid what I did for that coral. But the thing is, man, she knows now because she's right here spending that money with me. She's like, $500 piece? Let's get it. I'm like, come on. We can't be doing that right now. She's worse than me.
What's the most then? What's the biggest purchase?
Oh, man. I mean, for a single piece, I'll say I probably bought like a Scully for $1,500.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, that was something over there. We saw some fucking insane Scotties, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah, just a bit.
I mean, it's one of those like, you know what? I would never resell it. Yeah, she's watching in there right now. It's one of those, we've talked. I'm like, what would you sell it for? And I'm like, you know what? For what I bought it for, I don't think I could ever charge. I would have to charge double for that or more.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't want to sell it to somebody for that because I feel like it's just too much,
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
Yep. I would rather eat my own teeth than reef without my partner over there, man.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah. Good answer. Yes.
As much as I say, we talk about this all the time, and I say we would not be doing this if we didn't do it together. Like she freaking like at least a $1,500 hooker. That's true, man. That's true. I don't know. Is that an expensive one or a cheap one? I'm not sure.
That's bad, allegedly. So I've heard.
It'd be a very colourful Scully for $1,500.
I think that's funny.
Oh dear. And the last question for you is one that Ron put together.
I would.
Yeah.
I forgot I left that in there, Tom.
Yeah, it's still there. You can ignore that because we're getting up to the one.
I just think of Blaine when I see that.
Yes.
Was it not me, Paletta, I did that for?
You did it to one, and it was literally, I nearly did it. And I think I nearly did it with Sam, actually, who was in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't posting, but I was typing it, and you were just clicking through them, and you clicked on it, and you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, that'll chest up.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks, Terrill.
Like it, Ron.
You guys.
Keep doing that, Ron, please.
Maybe answer that.
Yes.
Turns out it was his dad.
That's it. Right, we've got our Poo Tang video here. Let's have a look that you sent me. This is 5 minutes long.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah, sorry. This is the walkthrough of our actual house. So,
Lovely.
So giving you guys a little tour when you walk into our home, this is exactly what you see.
Wow. So instead of having like lots of sofas and whatever, you're obviously thinking I could get another tank there.
Nah, we're tapped out, man. We are so tapped out. We got our sofa in the living room and our chairs in here, and that's our.
Have you got this nailed down so much that when an order comes through for whatever named coral it is, you know exactly where that is in your house?
Yep, 100%. I can, and it's funny because like on the lives, what I'll do is we'll go over and we'll show Coral, and then I'll say, hey man, you want to see the mama colony? I'll be able to walk you right out, pull the mama colony.
That's always a nice touch. Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yeah. And that right there, I think, is like the big seller of it, because like you can only visualize this so much, and then you got to do your research. So it's much nicer to.
The disapproval of the dog was amazing.
Yeah, he looks at us late at night and he's like, "Are we really doing this again? Like, can you just give me attention?"
That's it, yeah.
So that's the wife's tank right there, man.
Nice. Just quickly while we're walking through this, the other day, what was it? Did you have some sale on an online sale or auction the other day?
Yeah. Like I said, we have our Instagram, we have TikTok also, and we've been going on TikTok and doing live sales on there. So we go on Thursday nights and Sunday nights from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, and we basically just sit on there, bullshit with everybody, and let everybody shop live.
Did they do well? Yeah, nice.
What salt do you use, Terrill?
We use Instant Ocean. Okay. So just regular at my shop, man. It's the what was it, the purple box? But yeah, man, I've always used Instant Ocean. I used RPM for a little while, and then we'll switch back to the Instant Ocean. But it's been cost effective and it works.
I was about to say I saw Fritz Bops in one of the earlier photos.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, it was just more or less, it's what my buddy had, and it's what I was able to just go down the street.
Like where there would normally be a bathroom and a toilet and a shower and a kitchen.
And there is our quarantine tank right there, the dirty one of the house.
So in terms of SPS to LPS, what would you say is the ratio in terms of sales?
SPS for sure, man, because it's our niche, man. I always say it like this: you can't fool somebody with maricultured SPS. Like the shit's gonna die on you. It just looks how it looks. It's not it's not aquaculture. You know when you see an aquacultured SPS, and I think it sets us apart from everybody else, because anybody who's anybody can import LPS left and right and sell it, and nobody knows. Nobody's any the wiser. So whenever we're selling this, not many people break into that niche. And then on top of that, we're trying to. I like bringing people that are like curious about getting into SPS, but a little bit too nervous to get into it. And I like building them up and starting them out like, hey man, try green slimer, try this, and we'll kind of step them up into the higher levels. But it's like it's giving. I like creating that, because I'm like, SPS is this much of a niche in the hobby. And if I could bring more people to it, then it's like, hey, man, I could show you guys what I love.
Please tell me you've got a coral called that.
The baby stool.
Please tell me you've called an acro Terrill's baby stool.
I got it. It's official, man. The next one, we're going to have to do it. Terrill's baby stool. Everybody knows my baby stool. It's basically a little kid stool that I jump onto. I get into the tanks with, and I damn near flip these things and kill myself half the time on the lives whenever I do it. So you guys I'll be going over. So you hear me say, "Oh shit!"
I wonder how the names of your corals stack up against the name of Ronald's. That'd be interesting.
Yes, that would be interesting.
We name a lot after the dogs.
Do you want to have a little top trump off with names of certain corals, shall we, between you both?
All right, let's see.
Terrill, name us your most popular acro. The name of that, please.
Oh, most popular acro? Ooh, I would say maybe the Rasta Man.
The Rasta Man. Okay, Ronald, over to you, sir.
At the moment, everyone wants Acropora sugar tits.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
okay, I might have to follow this up with the Poo Tang Reefs. I like them hairy.
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
I do have one also called Fluffy as Fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Very long polyp extension acro.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like. We do have.
You have one called the Tickle Monster, apparently.
Yes, we do.
We call that Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right. Okay. On that note, we're getting close to 1 hour 40. Time for.
That fucking last
I
bit.
love that pose. It's brilliant. I love that
Ron,
pose.
you look like someone that does awful things to things.
Awful things. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So, Ron, have you got your music? Who's going to be the quiz master? Sorry.
Yeah, I've got the pad and pen, and I have got our correct and wrong sound.
And there is no prize. We're just going to play the game. It's all about the kudos of winning the game tonight.
Yeah.
Just quickly before I forget, Terrill, do you have merch? Do you sell merch?
We do, man. We actually we do T-shirts and stickers. We actually just got an order of T-shirts that will be back in stock.
I fucking have your sticker somewhere. I fucking knew I forgot something. Bollocks. Oh, fucking. Bollocks.
That's all right, man. We'll send you guys some.
There you go.
Can
There's
you
a Poo Tang sticker all the way from Florida.
So just to quickly recap on the rules,
Thank you.
there is no prize. However, the person that wins is the person that we see answering first within the app we use, not what you see on your screen. You'll see something. So Emma will see the timing of comments different from Melinda, and Sam will see things different in the
There you
timings
go.
from Dan. So
Ron,
Yeah, sure.
I think you're taking it a little bit too seriously, mate.
Oh, do you have any idea how many personal messages I get after these games to say, I won that? You know I won that.
We do have-
Oh, really?
We
One
get it too.
person one night went bonkers.
Wow, we do have some
That
strange...
wouldn't have been Liam, would it, by any chance?
It was the night I gave away a box of corals. Just saying.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, what I will say is I have made some of these a little bit harder than usual.
You have.
Terrill likes it hard. Don't worry about that.
So you've noticed that I've put a little bit of extra effort in. Okay.
About time.
All right.
Yeah.
Liam just texted me, I won that.
Fair play, mate. Okay, so Terrill, have you watched? Of course you haven't. You've been
Fucking hell, you having a laugh? Of course he fucking don't watch this shit. Of course he
Oh,
has.
no, I've come on and watched it. Like I said, I just watched you and Dong. You know, I just watched. We were going back and watching the Salem one again. You know,
Okay.
of course, we watched the one with you guys and Blaine. That was always a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
what a guy.
Okay, so
What?
we're going to throw up a picture or a number of different pictures, images, and obviously the idea of the game is you have to decipher what reefing-related object, creature, coral we are trying to describe. Okay? Okay, so here is an example. If I was to show a picture of maroon, a clown, and a fish, or maroon 5, should I say, it would be maroon clownfish.
Got
I
it.
think
Okay.
now, mate.
If you get the, have we got a correct answer noise, Ron? At all? Or have we got okay, there we go.
We also have
looks
a
like-
wrong. We have a wrong answer.
Okay,
Sound as well, Tom.
go on.
Which, to be fair, as it's Poo Tang Reef on tonight, it's pretty apt, isn't it?
Oh, that's
is.
yeah. I think you should play that again, Ron.
I like.
Thank you.
Have you got
Okay.
one that does that and then another one at the end?
I downloaded so many farts trying to find the perfect fart because you and I have talked about this at
Please,
length.
let's
Okay.
coerce over that one. Yeah,
I'll work on that.
thank you.
Have you noticed that the correct answers are in the banners section, Ron?
Yes, I have.
So you're fully aware. Okay.
Yes.
Do we have a countdown timer?
Oh, I don't. I don't have.
Oh,
Not a timer, but do we have any music? Any
Oh,
background?
you want music? Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
sorry.
hell.
Come on. You're the sound man.
Where's it? What over this?
That's
Yeah, there
it.
you go.
Right. Are we ready?
Right,
Right, okay.
What are we setting the mood in here?
Terrell, if you want to have a go, shout it out by all means. Not a problem.
What?
First one is up now.
All right. What is this? Police electrical. What the hell? What is this? Police power plant?
Oh, close.
All right.
Do you
Raw
know
power.
what people call police? Do you know another word for what we call police over here?
Not offhand, man. Not offhand.
I'm surprised no one's got this yet.
I don't know, man. I'm not police station. Let's see. Nah,
Well, it's
you got me on the.
Fuck it.
I don't think
Your
we've
correct
ever
answer.
had one go this long. Has Tom made them too hard?
Oh, Melinda's the closest so far.
Polyfilter.
Melinda's got the first part right.
Okay.
Poly.
It's something you would treat your tank with.
Right. So basically, I'm gonna give it to Gaz, right? Because he's kind of got
Yeah.
it right.
Copper power.
Copper power.
He kind of got it.
All right.
So Gaz has won.
But Terrill, I don't want to make you feel fucking stupid, but even I got that.
Well, it happens sometimes, man.
Okay. Moving on. Music.
Hey, look, even
Maestro.
blind squirrel finds a nut.
You're a better man than me.
Wait, a flaming Bugatti. That's an easy one.
Hey.
Right, so hold on, we need to wait for somebody in the comments to get that.
Da-ding.
Some of them got it.
Oh, right, Dave. Well done, Dave. Yeah.
Terrill got it right, so he gets one. Okay.
Can I just say, before you start the next one, I don't know if you saw Emma's comment before, but she said every time someone gets something wrong, the fart noise is making her dog bark.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hope you're fucking loving that.
Yeah. One more.
Oh, you want another one?
That will literally be me tomorrow night because I'm going out for a ruby with the lads tomorrow. So
Music Maestro. This one's a little bit tricky, and apologies for some of the angles I had to take to do this one.
What the hell?
don't let me down with the middle one, Terrill. Come on. You Marines, you US Marines, come on. Don't let me down.
That looks like a little Mitsubishi logo, but
It is.
Oh!
So it's
Wow!
Yeah, Ben.
Wow!
There we
I
go.
did
That's
not
good.
expect
All right.
Harry to get that.
From a spiritual man. Come on, Harry.
Pets.
Oh, well done, Harry.
Well done, Harry Bow.
I know. There's a few people in there. They're like, their eyes went like this when they saw it.
My eyes went like that on ecstasy as well, funnily enough.
I saw this when I was at Cartoon Mitsubishi Dogs.
Yeah.
With a rabbit and a cat.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bernadette's comment, by the way?
So Dudley does actually shake in a corner when he hears really loud farts. So
He knows what smell is coming, do you reckon, or what? Yeah.
he's got a fucking cheek.
Yeah.
Music, please.
Oh, Acroporta eating flatworms. There we go.
Nice.
Terrill gets another one.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
Hi, Moki Bear.
Okay. Anybody in the comments get that? Oh,
Yeah, Gazza got it after Terrill said it. Well done, Gazza.
Liam saying it's Acropora at number 18 flat. Music Maestro.
Is that the same bum as last time?
No.
Is that a different bum?
Beach Bum Montefora.
Oh, well done.
And then
We've got a runaway winner here.
Well done. Okay.
That's a very nice ass.
I think there's a few that Terrill's going to struggle with. Don't worry, everybody watching.
I'm gonna.
Next one.
Skunk tilefish. Damn, man.
Whoa.
Slamming it.
Slam in the night. Is this to buy that?
Thank you.
Distracted by the skunk ass?
Oh dear. Right. Okay. Here we go. Now they get interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Now they get interesting. Music, please.
After an hour and 50 minutes.
Ooh. It's good, Tom. It's good.
Oh, yes. I've got it.
That was iCupsy parking.
Oh, close, Harry. No
Harry.
cigar.
Oh, you're not giving it to him? Okay.
Oh, you've got to give it to him now because he's corrected
He's
himself.
fixed it quicker than anyone else could answer.
It's there you go.
Yes, it was, of course. ITC par wise.
Well done,
Well done.
Haribo.
Well done, well done, well done.
Remember, everybody, you're winning fuck all, so keep trying.
Oh, dear. Next one.
Your missus got a good go on that last one.
Oh, this is a good one.
Kinky balloon party is what I would say.
I mean,
I'll wait. See you at 8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You giving it?
Elisa got it. Elisa got it. Elisa's got it.
Crew. Nice.
Elisa got it.
Is there an echo in here? Is there a parrot somewhere?
Yeah.
Well done, Elisa.
Well done.
Tom, you're such a bellend, mate.
Why?
Elisa got it. Elisa got it. Elisa got it. Elisa got it.
I'm miles away. Go on then.
How's your flags, Terrill?
Not good on this one, man.
Oh, there we go. Bristol
Oh.
Reefer.
Bristol Reefer.
Yeah.
So that's
There you go.
who's called Lee.
Kenya
Nice
tree.
one.
Nice.
Well done, Bristol Reefer. Terrill is still
I know,
absolutely away in the lead with 4.
Letting himself down lately, though, isn't he? He's letting himself down a little bit.
I think
my eyes were looking like the logo going opposite ways on that one.
Terrill's thinking, would now be a good time to go for a shit?
Yeah.
Music.
Oh my goodness, Tom, really?
I know, yeah. Strict tonight, isn't it?
This is mental.
Now, I got Jay's permission earlier for this one. Thanks, Jay. Being a good pal. Being a good... yes.
Yes, Lee, do you want me to organise a pubic hair plaster for you? He's asking if there's one of them up for grabs tonight.
I'll have one.
Come on.
Ooh,
Okay.
Oh!
Wow.
well done, Anthony.
Anthony.
That was good.
Yeah, so it's Jay's bow return pump.
Nice.
Jay's stinky armpits return pump.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes.
They really smell as well.
They are horrific.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next one. Easy one.
Avatar chalice. Yeah, that's easy.
Oh,
Oh, Terrill just walked away with that one.
Yeah, I know, man. It's
That, I mean, compared to the last one, yeah.
yeah. I'm over. Like I said, I'm over here looking with my eyes opposite ways.
Back on
I'm
track,
like,
mate. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Back on track.
Yeah, so Terrill is in the lead with 5 and nobody else is anywhere close, so there's no point in even saying their names.
Well, he's going to win himself a Poo Tang Reefs sticker, isn't he?
yes, yes.
Oh, and a plaster
Tap
with
myself
my
on the-
Scottish pubic hair.
you know what? I'll put it right on the wall back there.
Who else in America has that? Seriously.
If you send it down to me, I'll stick an English one on it.
Worldwide. This is what I'm talking about.
Multinational pubic plaster.
Oh,
Absolutely.
There's a name for a coral. Multinational pubic plaster.
There we
So
go.
it could be a pubathon.
Yeah, well, it might be interesting.
Oh, okay.
Compare the
Pubathon.
colours because we get more
Well, that
sun.
used to be United Colours of Benetton. It's United Colours of Pubes, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Okay.
We've
Worldwide
got to build
Pubes.
bridges
I like
with
that.
the
I like that.
Haven't we?
Worldwide Pubes. Yeah, I like that.
I think
Yeah.
the competition just got way hotter.
I like the
There you
grey one.
Oh.
Just one.
Well, I'll
That's
tell you
what she's
what.
got.
Is anyone in the chat Moroccan sunset? Is anyone ginger?
It's like a
Hold
guitar
on.
You're
string.
gonna get all the colors of the rainbow.
Where is Melinda? Melinda's going to have to steal one from her mum then, because she told me she had minge alopecia.
I'll probably keep that.
Okay. Next team back. Next team back. Music, please.
Alopecia of Elo
Music,
Mingo?
music,
Great,
please.
and that comes all out then as you get older.
Pubing on.
Come on.
Pubing on.
As I got killed.
Oh, Tropic Thunder Montepora. That's a good movie too. That's a good movie.
It's almost pointless letting the chat even play.
Yeah.
But,
No
but
play.
look how much he's still planning to win that pubic prize, by the way.
Look, you guys are just. I'm in the zone right now.
Yeah. That'll be up on the wall somewhere. Stuff.
Okay. Right, next one, Ron.
As I got pill bomb.
It's now good pew bomb.
Oh man.
Sandy Dave Cake.
Sorry, Dave. If you're still watching.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
you're still watching.
Is that baby Dave? Yes, it is. Yeah, not good enough, Coach. Come on. Where in the world is that beach?
I ain't Scotland.
Beach bum cake, no Gaza.
No.
It's not fuck me either.
You'll be lucky, Dave.
Beach good looking midget rat velvet. Come on, everybody. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
What kind of shortcake tacos are there?
Oh no, I don't know.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Coach, come on.
Come on, coach.
Oh,
Full
Bali Green
answers.
Slimer.
No.
No.
Or Bali
No,
Shortcake.
come
Whatever.
There
No.
you go.
Strawberry
Oh,
shortcake,
you've nobody got
Bali
that.
short-
Coach got it in the end.
Bali Short. Yep.
Barley, our little friend Dave, and cake. Barley shortcake.
Dave in that photo looks a wee bit like the wee fat farmer from Clarkson's farm. What's his name?
Caleb.
That's it.
Dave is, Terrill won't be familiar. Dave is about 40 years old and he's 3'2".
He's only 36.
Beach baby rat cake.
It's a good job that comment's hiding my face here, Ron, isn't it? Sorry, Dave. You do look 36.
These are all just gold coral names. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, you
Me and you're done, Dave. When did we start?
Oh dear.
You have
Right, there's 6 more. Here we go. Next one.
Brilliant. I reckon this will be a quick one.
Come on.
Ooh.
What a surprise the listeners got that on their mind, by the way.
Ooh. Neil, have
There
you
you go.
been drinking?
Centrifuggy.
Well
There you
done,
There you go.
Terry. Terry,
I mean,
get
Terrill's probably got no fucking idea who Lenny Henry is, by the way, and we forgot that.
Well,
on the
it flew away at the start, but with a massive lead. So, oh dear. Yeah, last 5 then.
Is Lenny Henry still alive?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he?
He's looking fitter than ever these days.
Oh.
Picasso clownfish.
Come on, audience. Beat Terrill.
He's got a big one, the fella, hasn't he?
Long nose.
Yep.
Who knows hawkfish?
Oh, Terrill.
Oh!
Terrill gets 7.
Oh man. Everybody came in right at the same time.
Jonathan Mills has got me well pissed off. He literally just typed
Yeah,
it.
it came right in at the same time.
That's what happens in a gangbang normally, Terrill. Well, everyone comes in at the same time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right, well done. Next one.
What, in a kind and loving way, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my Miyagi tort. That's an easy one.
Terrill gets 8.
I mean, are we both saying the piece at the post at this point?
Let's not let the guest play next time, Tom. Terrill fucks it all up.
Coming in here, messing everything up for y'all.
He'll not get this one. Moving on.
Oh.
Music.
Well, here we go. That's a challenge.
Karate turtle.
Brilliant.
Oh.
So the only way you're going to get this, Terrill, is if you knew that lady's name.
Somebody threw up sushi cold penis. I mean,
Hey, birthday girl.
Well done, Melinda.
there you go.
Now, we could send a worldwide pube plaster to Australia, probably quite cheaply.
We probably could. I reckon she'd probably eat mine.
What, for the second time?
Third.
Oh, sorry.
I hear it's good floss.
It is. It is. It is. It's full of vital minerals.
It's like weed whacker wire.
Thank you.
Okay. Last two.
Three.
Then. Last three. Sorry. Last three. Yeah.
Serious tonight, Tom. Oh my god.
Good old Jay. He's a good old sport. Thanks for playing along, mate. Come on. Need the full answer.
Oh, Melinda said she will proudly stick that plaster to her tank cabinet right next to the mouldy fuck bunker one.
That's a compliment. It's totally a compliment. Trout yell bag.
Just in case Jay watches this back, Jay, we know that this isn't a real picture of you. This is superimposed. So, yeah.
Oh, almost.
Oh,
Come on.
what an answer.
Oh,
Come on. Oh, Anthony got it good because Terry got the start of it.
nice.
Well done, mate.
Nice.
Jay Cod, powerhead.
So Harry and Anthony are joint on 2, and Terrill's just, well, it's just, I can't even count.
Terrell can fuck off.
I think Terrill just realised he had no fucking way in hell of ever getting that one right.
I mean, how would he? Seriously.
Exactly.
Right. Is
I'll
this the
accept
last
it.
one then?
Last 2.
Last two.
Last one, Tom.
Easy peasy. Come on.
Yeah, chucked an easy one in there for you.
As an old Marine, you should get this one.
Terrill's now too scared to actually say the answer.
Oh,
Man, I'm trying to look. I'm like, what? Clown trigger. There we go. There we go.
So
I'm looking at clown drill, and I'm.
Harry's on 3.
Oh, you guys closing the gap.
Good effort, Harry.
So there's one more point, right?
All right.
So Anthony and Harry can come joint if Anthony gets it.
Or is Terrill a gambling man and we play shit or bust?
Oh, shit or bust, man. Let's
Ooh.
throw it all in.
Let's fucking do it.
Throw it all in.
Cool.
So is
Nice.
this for the pubes, the sticker, the fucking lot?
The whole lot. So
all the acros, the dogs, everything.
Yep, double or nothing on the pubes.
Lindsey, everything, yeah.
the full load.
You win Poo Tang Reef.
Yeah.
One night only. One question. Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Here we go.
As Neil saying I was before Harry.
Oh,
What on our screen you wearing? So if you're a James Bond fan, it will definitely help.
I ain't got a fucking clue.
We need the full answer. We're just going to let it play.
What's the fucking woman?
Okay, people are getting bits of it. Golden eye. Fuck yes. Ooh, close, Neil.
Ah,
Ooh.
Lee's close as well.
Lee's close.
Ooh,
I think
come on.
they got me on this one, man.
Yeah, I'm fucked and all, mate. I ain't got a clue.
Oh.
Oh, no. We need the full answer.
I think Elisa's just had some sort of seizure.
Yeah, I think she's needs to wash her knickers after that as well.
Oh my goodness, Matt. No, don't put that up. Right, you've kind of got the answer between you all, but nobody said
Come
the whole
on.
thing.
Oh man.
You got any idea on the fish, Terrill?
I mean, you got a trigger right there, but
Any idea of what type of trigger? Because that's what's stumbling people, I think.
it's not it ain't clown trigger. It's
Do they do ICPs?
Yes, you're correct there, Liam.
Well done,
So-
Liam. Well
Titan
done, Liam.
triggers.
So what is it then? Come on.
What do they call them? The Titan triggers. I forgot.
That's it. It's a Titan.
Titan trigger. Yeah. So he's right. He's right. Titan.
All the answers are in the comments. All
Yeah.
the correct answers, sorry.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Finger, but yeah, it's
Finger banging tea party.
Yeah, that's the next.
There you go.
mate.
That'll do.
That's the answer.
That'll do.
Correct answer.
Well done.
Well done, Milo. Well done, mate. Well done.
Okay, so obviously Terrill's the actual winner because he got the most right, but the comments can't quite be as fast as him. So the actual winner is Harry. Well done, Harry.
Oh, well done, Harry. Well done, Harry Bow.
He's
well
very
done,
good
well
at
done, well
these. He's
He is.
won quite a lot.
He is.
Nice.
Being a spiritual man, do you think he would be absolutely chomping at the bit for the pubes?
You know what? He's absolutely filthy.
I have heard that.
He's proper filthy.
Right,
So
okay.
I have heard that.
I've just got one shout out to do before we wrap up. Sorry. So thanks to Matt Norfolk Reefer for helping with this. So as some people know that may know watching that we're keen to get another reef meet together at Finest. We talked about it a few months ago. So there's been a few conversations back and forth with Finest, Matt, myself, Jeremy, Mike Brunskill, who you know, who's been on here before. And yeah, it's all been put together. So on the 5th of July, we have another reef meet.
That was Reef Meet.
Hello, Reefers Network. We have a date for your diaries. It's Saturday, the 5th of July. We're going to have a little meet up here at Finest Aquatics. So on the day, there'll be a raffle where you can win some prizes. I think Will Fauna have put a little coral voucher up. Adam, the owner's going to do a little voucher from us and probably some more to be confirmed closer to the day. There'll be discount on the mega livestock that we're going to get in as well. There'll be a little bit of food on, some sandwiches and some snacks and whatnot. And then for anyone who's travelling from a bit further, maybe if you want to get down and stay over on the Friday, you might go to the pub the night before with anyone who's staying over, maybe have a little brekkie in the morning. And yeah, get down here. We're really looking forward to seeing you all. And hopefully we'll see you on an episode of the Reefers Network before the day, if Tom can squeeze us into the busy schedule. All right, looking forward to it, guys. Thank you.
Nice tune, Michael.
So there we go. 5th of July. Finest.
I'll be
Put your
there.
spread on. Put your
coming,
discounts
Tom?
on.
Are you coming
You
up,
are?
Drippy?
Yeah, I'm coming, son. Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's stopping up
Oh.
here.
How are you
Unfortunately.
coming?
I would love to, man. We'll take a trip out. You hear that, baby? We're going flying.
He's coming for his prize. He's
Yeah,
coming for that prize.
bring your cool bag.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you very much for agreeing to come on, mate.
Yeah,
Thank
can't
you
thank
for
you enough,
having
Terrill. Thank
That's
you
been
ever so
great.
much. It's been
Been great.
great. Thanks for
I think I
sharing a
might
bit of.
have to get you to join the Discord and give us a tank tour.
You can ask him now. He'll have no idea what it is, Ron. Off you go, son. I mean, he's going to say yes because he's live on air, Ron.
Of course, man. Of course, we can look, man. We hear about the Discords over there, so we might go snooping on there and see what's up and come hang out. So
Do it.
That would be amazing. You've definitely got the right sense of humor. It would be good.
Definitely.
we in the right place, man. You good people, you understand it.
Oh yes.
Well, thanks to the 60, 70, 80 at one point that viewed us tonight. Appreciate
Brilliant.
the support.
Brilliant.
Terrill, been a pleasure.
Thank you guys.
Pleasure, man.
True pleasure coming
And
on.
you
We
know what?
appreciate it.
I love the fact that you and your missus are that fucking nuts that you've turned your house into a coral farm, mate.
Definitely.
We fucking salute you, mate. Honestly, we need people like you, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Keeping
Poo
it
Tang
real.
salute.
Poo Tang salute. Oh, what? Yeah.
We'll have to do that for next time.
Do that next time. Definitely. Are you happy to come on again?
Yeah, dude. Anytime, man. Anytime you guys want me to come on, we're always happy.
Tomorrow, we've got another one tomorrow, okay? 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
right, we're there.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Fuck off.
John, anything happening on the Discord this weekend? Anything we need to know about?
We've got Salty Banter tomorrow at 3 p.m. Everyone is free to join. Yeah, that'll be good.
Cool. Okay.
Just quickly, another happy birthday to the Minge Train. He's
Yes.
a fucking legend, mate.
All aboard the Minge train.
Definitely. So you've got a salty batter tomorrow. Me and Drip are going to have a bit of a quick salty mashup on Sunday. It's Father's Day. We get that. So only an hour on Sunday for those of you that want to join us to get involved. Terrill, it leaves me lastly to say thank you once again to
Top
you
man.
and your amazing missus for getting involved and supporting us. We really do appreciate it. And thanks for being so down to earth when we met you both at Reefapalooza. It was amazing. And
Just quickly on that,
you do that every week. So just quickly, fucking hurry up.
you'll be doing it next year again, Reefapalooza?
Oh yeah, man. We coming. We're not missing that for the world.
Brilliant.
Yes, sir. So we'll see you guys there for sure. And we better see you guys come back down here after
We're
Reef.
gonna come down. We are definitely going to come down to see you.
So's Ron.
Yes.
There is
I'm
a
Rob.
very real chance I might leave the UK.
Wow. Drippy, I'll let you wrap it up on that note.
Well, I mean, I've had a very nice evening. Thank you, everyone. And
Thank you, Drippy.
Thanks, Drippy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tom, for your dingbats.
Tom, you're looking very pale. Are you ill?
Yes, looking
It's
a
the light. The
bit
lighting is
rough.
really bright in the office.
Yeah.
Right.
Man,
On that
don't
note,
get ill,
Poo Tang, much love. Fuck off, everybody else. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
man.